to Procter Gamble Health Limited Investor and Analyst Call. Thank you for joining us today. Today we'll begin with presentation by the management of the company on the company's performance, results, strategies, and business outlook. We have received questions submitted by the participants at the time of registration of the call. The management will answer the questions received after the presentation. Let me introduce our presenters for today. We have on call Milind Thate, Managing Director of the company, and Lokesh Chandak, Chief Financial Officer. All participants are placed on mute and can participate in listen-only mode. Please note that during the course of the call, the presentation information shared by the management may include forward-looking statements. This may include words, phrases, numbers that set forward anticipated results based on management's current plans and assumptions. Forward-looking statements are based on current expectations and assumptions, which are subject to risk and uncertainties that may cause results to differ materially from those expressed or implied in those statements. The company cautions investors that any such forward-looking statements are not guarantees of future performance and that actual results or events may differ materially from those statements. Actual events or results may differ materially because of factors that may affect international businesses and global economic conditions, as well as matters specific to the company and the market it serves. The company undertakes no obligation to update these statements, whether as a result of new information, future events, or otherwise, except to the extent required by the law. With that, I now hand over to Milind Thate for the management presentation.
Thank you, Z. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this call. It's our pleasure to interact with all of you. I shall take you through the work that we have been leading at Procter Gamble Health Limited and we have accomplished in the last fiscal year. Let me start by taking you through our fiscal results for the year. We have delivered a strong and balanced growth in challenging operating macroeconomic environment. Effective this year, the company has changed its financial year from July 1 to July 30 to April 1 to March 31st. Accordingly, the current financial year of the company ended on 31st of March 2025, covering a period of 9 months from July 1st, 2024 to March 31st, 2025. For the 9-month fiscal year ended March 31st, 2025, we have reported sale of rupees 918 crore rupees, up 8% versus the comparable 9-month period of last year. Profit after tax was at 234 crores, up 27% versus a comparable period last year. These results have driven by execution of our integrated growth strategy. Portfolio superiority, productivity, constructive disruption, and an empowered, agile, and accountable organization, all in service of our consumers, customers, employees, society, and our shareholders. These strategic choices reinforce and build on each other. When executed well, they grow markets, creating business, which in turn grows our share, sales, consumer preference, and profit. Importantly, this strategy is inherently dynamic. It adapts to the changing needs of consumers, customers, and society. It demands what we do not sit still. Let me take you through some highlights of how we bring this strategy to life. I would like to start by sharing more on our consumer health portfolio. Combining the science with deep consumer and patient understanding, we are committed to deliver quality, trusted, and highly recommended superior products for healthy lifestyle and improved quality of life. We certainly believe that in these categories, performance plays a significant role in brand choice, and thus our focus remains on offering irresistibly superior products to our consumers and healthcare practitioners. Our healthcare portfolio is designed to delight consumers through our offering of vitamin, mineral, supplements products for a healthy lifestyle and improved quality of life. Our recognized and trusted brands such as Neurobion, Livogen, 7Cs, Evion, Polybion, and Nazivion have been helping generations of consumers live healthier and more vibrant lives. Our portfolio continues to be relevant with superior product quality, widespread availability, and always-on communication. You may have come across our new brand communication on Neurobion and Evion, designed to help consumers understand and identify symptoms such as nerve pain, vitamin deficiency, and muscle relief, and seek timely treatment for improved quality of life. With doctors and pharmacists, our effort is to keep them updated with scientific and technical data to help them in making right recommendations. Our next strategy element is our ongoing commitment to and investment in irresistible superiority. This is how we delight our consumers. Our strategic choice of superiority is reflected through innovation across five vectors of product, package, brand communication, retail execution, and value holistically defined. No one vector of superiority can carry the day by itself. It's all five working together. Superior performing products in superior packages provide noticeably better benefits to consumers. They become aware of and learn about these products through superior brand communications. This comes to life in stores and online with superior retail execution and delivers superior consumer value at a price that is considered worth it across each price tier where we compete. We are always listening to what our consumers need and incorporate insights across our product formulation, packaging, and communication to better serve consumer needs. We look at superiority as a never ending challenge, an opportunity, and we invest to raising the bar on our superiority standards in response to consumer needs and changes in our industry. Let's take a look at what we have been doing to build capabilities in the said vectors of superiority. Neuroban has been trusted partner for nerve health for many, and it continues to be a trusted partner for providing vitamin B towards the nerve health management in relieving associated symptoms such as tingling, numbness, and weakness. Given that vitamin B plays an essential role in maintaining nerve health, its deficiency can have long-term consequences, including nerve damage. Our superior product, offering three times the strength of vitamin B, presents an effective solution to help individuals address and manage this deficiency and maintain nerve health. The superior packaging creates a perfect first moment of truth with consumers, reinforcing the delightful experience they encounter with our products. With Neuroban Food, we have improved this moment for our consumers with enhanced cues on the product, benefit, ingredients, symptoms, and dosage recommendation, all enabling our consumers to choose the right product to meet their need at a glance. Superior retail execution via better display across retail stores, enhanced customer value via trade activations, and superior HCP engagement through scientific symposium help bring the vectors of superiority to life. To ensure our consumers take note of their symptoms, we roped in legendary Bollywood actor Mr. Amitabh Bachchan to bring attention to this condition and encourage early intervention through his trusted voice. Let us take a look at our new communication.
क्या बिकने लगा रहे? अरे इन सबको छोड़िए, पता है सबसे बड़ा बी कौन है? सबसे बड़ा बी है न्यूरोबियन का विटामिन बी। मुझ पर यकीन ना हो तो डॉक्टर से पूछ लीजिएगा।
इस विटामिन बी की कमी से झंझनाहट और थकान हो सकती है। साधारण टैबलेट्स के मुकाबले न्यूरोबियन की लाल पत्ती में है 3 गुना तक विटामिन बी की शक्ति, जो झंझनाहट और थकान से असरदार राहत दिलाए।
क्यों, समझ गए ना? सबसे बड़ा बी है न्यूरोबियन का विटामिन बी।
While the role of vitamin E has been synonymous with cell health, we now want to highlight the role of its rich antioxidant power towards muscle health. We have been able to bring this to life for Evion, again via our five vectors of superiority, including a superior product with rich antioxidants in a superior package, demonstrating superior customer value through our trade channels, continuous superior HCP engagement, and superior retail execution by optimizing physical and digital shelf space. Superior communication requires each of our brand to optimize three things: reach by presenting our message in the right forum at just the right frequency; effectiveness by delivering our compelling message that attracts consumer to our brands; and Efficiency by ensuring we are executing our advertising plans at the best possible value. Our superior brand communication on Unpause with Evion highlights the role of antioxidant towards repairing and protecting muscles, thereby helping to unpause your fitness routine and lead a healthier life. Let's see how we brought this to life.
10,000 steps. Yes. ये कहाँ गया? क्या हुआ?
मसल प्रॉब्लम ने फिर पॉज कर दिया।
तुम्हें चाहिए एवियन, इंडिया का नंबर 1 विटामिन ई ब्रांड। इसका एंटीऑक्सीडेंट मसल्स को रिपेयर और प्रोटेक्ट करे और आपकी फिटनेस रूटीन को अनपॉज करे। अनपॉज विद एवियन।
Success in an industry like ours can be achieved if we embrace agility and constructive disruption mindset. For us, it translates to a willingness to change, adapt, and create new trends, technologies, and capabilities that will shape the future of our industry. We are focused on leading disruption in a constructive way that delivers better outcomes and creates value for consumers, customers, employees, society, and share owners. Our focus on superiority extends to retail execution, where we are developing models, tools, and capabilities to win across all avenues, be it physical shelf or digital shelf. We partner with distributors to ensure product availability and are also supporting them in building strong selling capabilities. We are working on initiatives aimed at increasing our coverage in rural areas and learning and leveraging e-commerce to broaden the availability of our portfolio. Strategic need to keep investing in superiority coupled with the ongoing need to drive balanced top and bottom line growth, including margin expansion, underscore the importance of ongoing productivity. We have developed a strong productivity muscle over the years. Productivity is embedded in our operating model and is embraced in every part of our operation. Specifically, last year, through our productivity interventions, Procter Gamble Health achieved savings of more than rupees 40 crore. This is the fuel that allows us to reinvest in superiority across 5 vectors and stay ahead of what consumers want. Along with that, we accelerate productivity to capture the strong growth opportunities ahead of us. Organization is an integral part of our integrated growth strategy. After all, it is our people who deliver and execute these strategies. Our organization is designed to enable our people to focus on our biggest opportunity for growth, fully empowered, agile, and accountable. Sehat, our flagship CSR and public health program, continues to create impact at the grassroots, addressing diverse public health needs across the spectrum of age, gender, geographies, and communities in India. Since its inception, Sehat has been invested in the areas of healthcare accessibility and interventions. We have partnered with renowned organizations to enable last mile access to health to underserved communities across India through our mobile healthcare units. Preventive and promotive health requires continued awareness, education, and behavioral change. Through our community intervention programs with reputed partners, we are working on maternal and child health, nutrition and anemia prevention programs across different states. I'm happy to present a short film on Sehat's mobile healthcare unit. We have received very positive feedback from healthcare practitioners on the work being done by the company through Sehat for public health awareness, diagnosis, and access.
नमस्ते, मी राजू आणि हे माझे गाव पालघर. इथले जीवन तसे शांत आणि मजेशीर आहे, पण कधी कधी आम्हाला अडचणीचा सामना करावा लागतो. एके दिवशी एक मोठी बस आमच्या गावी आशा घेऊन आली.
मोबाईल हेल्थ केअर युनिट आमच्या गावी यायला लागल्यापासून आम्हाला औषधोपचार करायला लांब जावं लागत नाही. डॉक्टर चांगले आहेत, उपचार आणि औषधं सुद्धा मोफत आहेत.
P&G Health is driven by its commitment towards building a sustainable impact through its flagship CSR initiative, Sehat, with an objective to support and develop the public health in India. Our mobile healthcare unit project aims at empowering the underserved communities with quality healthcare at their doorstep.
MHU मध्ये एक डॉक्टर, एक केमिस्ट आणि एक सामाजिक कार्यकर्ता आहे. सर्व आम्हाला मदत करतात. आमचे उपचार आणि आरोग्य ट्रॅक करायला त्यांनी आम्हाला एक कार्ड सुद्धा दिले आहे. हे प्रत्येकाची काळजी कशी घेतात हे अविश्वसनीय आहे.
या प्रोजेक्टचा एक भाग म्हणून मला खूपच अभिमान आहे. लहानपासून ते म्हाताऱ्या लोकांपर्यंत आम्ही सगळ्यांचा इलाज करतो आणि एवढा चांगला प्रतिसाद आहे त्याच्याने आम्ही खूपच भारावलोय.
आनंद वाटतो की आमच्या गावामध्ये डॉक्टरांची जिथून गाडी चालू झाली तिथून लोकांना खूप काही फायदा झालेला आहे त्याचा.
ही माझी दुसरी वेळ आहे. नियमित तपासणी करून घेणे खूप सोपे आहे. सेहतच्या मोबाईल हेल्थ युनिटचे खूप खूप आभार.
आम्ही प्रत्येक गावात जाऊन जनजागृती करतो आणि सगळ्यांना फायदा सांगतो.
PNG Sehat has impacted thousands of lives across India. From Palghar to Chennai, Guwahati, Puri, Jaipur, Patna and Fatehpur, the MHUs have travelled over thousands of kilometers, safeguarding the health of thousands, 1 kilometer at a time. When each and every cross-section of society stands a better chance at life and healthcare, India rises and we rise with health.
We believe that the best path forward remains to execute our dynamic, market constructive, integrated growth strategy. We call this an integrated strategy for a reason. Each element is incredibly important. The real advantage comes from being able to do all these things at the same time. That's what we remain committed to, towards sustained excellence in service to all our stakeholders. With that, I now hand over to our CFO, Mr. Lokesh Chandak.
Thank you, Milind. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lokesh Chandak and I am the CFO of Procter Gamble Health Limited. Milind spoke about our integrated growth strategy and how it is making a difference to our business results. You also saw 8% sales and 27% structural profit growth delivered for the past year. At this point, I would like to reflect the results over a longer period. I will also share with you our view on the recent trends and outlook for the industry. Of course, many of you sent over questions, which I will address during my section. Our integrated growth strategy is working for us. We have delivered consistent high single-digit sales growth over the past 5 years, despite market volatility, go-to-market changes, and discontinuation of some products. At the same time, we have delivered an average profit growth of 9% behind our productivity efforts and maximizing return on assets. Our return on equity has increased 3 times during this period. All of this reflects in our net profit margin expansion by 200 basis points over this period. Our absolute sales and profit over past 5 years are 1.4 times and 1.5 times respectively in a period where we transformed across product portfolio, manufacturing operations, and go-to-market model. This demonstrates our resilience and consistent execution of our strategy. The company is creating significant shareholder value over last 10 years, reflecting the consistency of business result delivery. Before I address some of your questions, I want to talk about the external landscape and some evolving trends. The vitamin, mineral, and supplement category showed steady growth, mainly behind pricing, but with flat volume. The category saw acceleration in e-commerce channel with e-pharmacy platforms like 1mg, PharmEasy, NetMeds, etc., focusing on user acquisition. Interestingly, other new age formats are gaining traction versus traditional formats like tablets, capsules. Lifestyle-related diseases are growing behind change in food habits, sedentary lifestyle, sleeping patterns, and the likes. I am now going to move to the Q&A session. Thank you to everyone who took out the time to share the questions with us in advance. We will take questions in groups as there are many common themes in the questions you have shared with us. Please note, we will refrain from sharing anything that is unpublished, price sensitive, or confidential to protect the competitive advantage. You may be aware and have questions about P&G's global announcement made last week on acceleration of P&G's growth and value creation. Productivity is not new to P&G. It is an essential choice that fuels every element of our integrated growth strategy. As announced, business units and regional specific plans are under development, and therefore we do not have any additional information to share at the moment. With this, let's get started with our first set of questions. The first set of questions are around sales, distribution, and go-to-market. Siddhant Khandekar from ICICI Securities asked about the changes in distribution model. Paresh Sangani from Club Millionaire asked about the detailed impact of new GTM. Similar questions were received from Saurabh Sroff from QRC Investment, Gokul Maheshwari from Avriga Capital, Ravi Purohit from Securities Investment, and Vishal Manchanda from Systematics. As many of you have noted, we have deployed a transformed go-to-market model with a strong super distributor network. Our endeavor through this change and even otherwise has been to always look for opportunities and better engage with all our stakeholders, including customers and HCPs. We want to deliver a superior customer value. At the same time, we want to ensure that consumers and patients are able to find our products where they want to buy from. The new distributor model enables us to do exactly that. We believe that this is a model of the future, enabling us to grow distribution, ensure service excellence through the channel, and enable superior retail execution and HCP engagement. Success in an industry like ours can be achieved if we embrace agility with a constructive disruption mindset. For us, it translates to a willingness to change, adapt, and create new trends, technologies, and capabilities that will shape the future of our industry. Our focus on superiority extends to retail execution, where we are developing models, tools, and capabilities to win across all avenues, be it the physical shelf or the digital shelf. With the help of this new model, we have also consistently and effectively grown our coverage on a broad base, including with doctors and pharmacists. We are also working to increase our coverage in rural areas and learning to leverage e-commerce for broadening the availability of our portfolio. In fact, to illustrate our reach expansion, Neurobion Pharmacy reach has expanded 1.4 times over the past 5 years, adding nearly 100,000 new stores. I now move on to the next segment, business growth. Umang Shah from Banyan Tree Advisors asked about the volume growth over the last 3 years. We also had similar questions on volume growth by Mudit Minocha from M3, Rajkumar V, and Vishal Manchanda from Systematics. Let me put our overall performance in context. Like you heard in the presentation, we have delivered consistent high single-digit sales growth over the past 5 years, despite market volatility, challenging operating environment, and GTM changes. We've also delivered an average profit growth of 9% behind productivity efforts and maximizing return on assets. Our return on equity increased 3 times during this period. Our absolute sales and profit over this period are also 1.4 times and 1.5 times respectively, in a period where we transform product portfolio, manufacturing operations, and go-to-market. This demonstrates our resilience and consistent execution of our strategy. Zooming into the fiscal, we netted out at a strong single-digit top-line growth and a double-digit bottom-line growth. These results have been driven by our team's execution of our dynamic, market-constructive, integrated growth strategy for sustained excellence in service to all our stakeholders. We know that when we are able to engage with HCPs and consumers effectively, serving them with propositions that delight them across the vectors of superiority, they in turn reward us with loyalty. Let me illustrate this with an example of Neuroban. Even today, when it comes to awareness, just talking numbers isn't enough. It is imperative to bring to life the consumer experience of living with vitamin B deficiency. How does this impact their lives? What solutions are they looking for? We heard from consumers that they suffer from frequent tingling, numbness, weakness, which is impacting their daily lives, making them feel a loss of control. Some used supplements but did not find them helpful, and symptoms kept coming back. A large number of Indian adults suffers from vitamin B deficiency. A very small number is aware of the role that supplements can play. Substitutions toward generic vitamin B supplements that sometimes happen at point of sale does not provide the desired efficacy and relief from vitamin B deficiency symptoms like tingling, numbness, and weakness. By listening to our consumers, gathering insights, we have been able to deliver innovation and delight our consumers with a product like Neurobion that helps relieve the said symptoms, which may be caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B. Along with this, we continue to engage and partner with HCPs via scientific symposiums to also enable them towards early diagnosis. Our recent brand communication, Sabse Bada B, is an effort to raise the bar on consumer awareness about the superior proposition that Neurobion offers 3x more vitamin B versus ordinary vitamin B tablets. Additionally, this has also shown results in consumers being able to identify symptoms of such deficiencies sooner for an early intervention and remediation. We partner with healthcare organizations for scientific symposium for doctors on looking for early signs, helping patients express symptoms, diagnose high-risk patients, and discussing the latest treatment guidelines. We continue to work with our retail and customer partners to ensure our superior products are available just where a consumer wants it, be it offline or on digital platforms. Through our awareness and screening camps, we encourage consumers to test the signs and learn more about vitamin B deficiency. With our sustained efforts, Neurobion has almost doubled over the last 5 years. Moving on to the question on margins, Ajay Sharma from Maybank Asset Management, Singapore, Kamal Gada from UTI AMC, and Mudit Minocha from M3 Investment have asked about margin expansion and improvements. We have already shared with you a long-term picture of our trends in the presentation. This is driven by our deliberate efforts on productivity across cost buckets, as well as innovation in many of the categories to provide consumers with the right solutions to care for their health. We have developed a strong productivity muscle over the years. Productivity is embedded in our operating model and is embraced in every part of our operation. Like you heard, during this fiscal, PNG Health achieved savings of over rupees 40 crores through these productivity efforts. On top, we have been able to deliver net profit margin expansion by 200 basis points over past 5 years. This work is important because productivity helps provide the fuel we need to sustain and reinvest in superiority across the 5 vectors to stay ahead of what consumers want. It is a more efficient way of operating in service to consumers and customers every day. The next cluster of questions are on the new launches. Urmi Ravalia, Yasir Lakrawala from M3 Investment, Saurabh Sraf from QRC Investment, Neeraj Gaur from Axis PMS, Kamal Gada from UTI AMC, and Neil Koladia have asked about new product launches and product developments. There have been similar questions by Saurabh Kapadia from Sundaram AMC, Rohit Bhatt from BNK Securities, and Neeraj Gaur from Axis PMS. While we can't talk about what is in the future, since the last few years we have witnessed many new launches and upgrades, all in service of better HCP and patient experience. We are seeing strong performance of these product launches. Each of these launches provide product superiority while addressing key needs of doctors and their patients. Their contribution to sales is already in high single digits. Neurobion Alpha and Alpha D is growing high double digit. Polyban Active upgraded with mango flavor, alcohol-free, 50% higher concentration of vitamin B and lysine is helping with appetite stimulation and expanded therapeutic usage in more conditions. The upgraded Polyban injection helps in faster recovery, strengthening immunity, and overcoming vitamin B deficiency. Superior performing products in superior packages provide noticeably better benefits to consumers and patients. They become aware and learn about these products through superior brand communications. This comes to life in stores and online with superior retail execution and delivers superior consumer value at a price that is considered worth it across each price tier where we compete. Further, our continued efforts towards engaging with healthcare practitioners ensures that right product is offered to the right patient in each therapy area. We are always listening to what our consumers need and incorporate insights across our product formulations, packaging, and communication to better serve consumer needs. We look at superiority as a never-ending challenge and opportunity, and we invest to raise the bar on superiority standards in response to consumer needs and changes in our industry. That's why we are equally committed to improving our products and not just launching new ones. As you would have heard in Milin's presentation, just in the last few quarters, we have improved the packaging, communication, retail activations, and the customer value for two of our brands, and the initial feedback has been very positive. We also continue to engage with healthcare organizations and healthcare practitioners to ensure we create a holistic ecosystem. Our focus remains on our integrated growth strategy, integrated because each element is incredibly important, The real advantage comes from being able to do all of these things at the same time. That's what we remain committed to, towards sustained excellence in service to all our stakeholders. Moving on, Gokul Maheshwari from Avrika Capital asked about price hikes. I would not be able to comment on future plans, but let me illustrate our principle. We price our products in line with our pricing strategy and DPCO regulations. We are focused on providing customers with superior performing products at a variety of price points, package sizes, and retail channels that deliver great value. We have learned over the past many innovation cycles that consumers are more value conscious than outlay conscious, where they are willing to pay for superior propositions. There were questions on exports by Umang Shah from Banyan Tree Advisors, Niril Parekh from Avrika Capital, and Kinjal Mota from Banyan Tree. Our export revenue for the fiscal stood at about 50 crore. Export sales grew 12%. In fact, in markets like Sri Lanka, PNG Health is the fastest growing MNC, backed up by a robust portfolio and strong awareness campaigns. The business in Sri Lanka grew at over 30% this year. There were questions on our categories. These questions came from Rohit Bhatt from B&K Securities, who asked about growth prospects and plans to diversify. Then Neeraj Gaur from Axis PMS asked about our market share across our brands and products. And Gautam R from Vertex Holdings asked about the growth seen in last quarter. We are happy to report that we have been growing our share in categories like nerve care, vitamin E, and nasal decongestant. We are in fact market leaders in vitamin E category with Evion behind consistent efforts of our team in bringing our superiority to life with HCPs and consumers. We have delivered record share growth in this fiscal. We are happy to share that we have also had highest ever unaided brand awareness on Neurobiome and Evion this year. That being said, we still have runway of growth ahead of us to increase our penetration and serve many unserved and underserved HCPs and consumers. We know that our integrated growth strategy is the right way to bring this to life. With that, we come to an end of Q&A session. We hope today's session was both informative and exciting for you. We have endeavored to respond to most of the questions that we received from you, either in the presentations or in the Q&A section at the end. Some questions, while not called out, would have also been addressed as part of what you heard from us today. Once again, we thank you for joining us on the call today. You may disconnect now. Wish you a great day. Thank you.